How about plant training? Let's talk about low stress training, topping, super cropping. Does any of that stuff impact bud density at all?
It does, in the sense that, so basically the common theme amongst all of those, the topping, low stress trainings, super cropping, you're trying to get a level canopy. And one thing that a level canopy promotes is the even distribution of auxins, basically the energy, the go juice in the plants. So if you grew it like a Christmas tree, all of the auxins are going towards that apical meristem. It's going towards the very top. All plants are this way because it sends the most energy to the top because it wants to pollinate or get pollinated. That's where it all happens. But when we lay it down, it's an even redistribution because they're all the top. So the plant wants to give each of them an equal chance to survive. So it does create denser buds in the sense that, yes, hormonally, they're all getting the same amount of, energy juice as the catch-all. I love that. It's so scientific. But also with the level canopy, you are able to get the light closer to all of them. Instead of having one flower here and one flower here, they're all here. It's an equal measurement. You're able to give them the same amount of intensity. So yes, plant training in those ways can help you get denser buds secondarily.
Okay. And then what about some of the plant pruning techniques, such as lollipopping? I mean, you often hear about that as, getting rid of that larf on the bottom there and promoting the bud density at the top. So lollipopping, and then I want to throw defoliating in there as well. Do those things contribute to bud density?
I think that it does. So, and just kind of the logic of lollipopping to me is, there's only 100% of energy a plant can expend. Now, if you have 50 places for that 100% of energy to go, it goes there. But if you remove some of those and give, that 100% of energy 30 places to go, it's going to give the places it's going more energy. So yes, it takes away, if you lollipop, it spends less energy trying to grow those lower shoots, lower flowers, sends that energy to the top. Defoliation is catch-22. I don't think anybody successfully proved anybody right or wrong here. There's definitely some thoughts to it, and here's mine. Defoliation can help in a sense of getting light to lower bud sites. But again, if it's a certain amount of distance away from the light source, that's why we lollipop. We want to bring everything up towards the light. But there's a sink and a source relationship. So the leaves photosynthesize, and people are like, well, photosynthesis is the power that drives it. This photosynthesis basically turns everything into sugars. The sinks are some of the older leaves. They sink, or they take more than they generate, whereas the new leaves are generating a lot of sugars. So in my opinion, at the point of where it becomes a sink versus a source, like sometimes you get older, thicker, yellower leaves towards the bottom, I'll remove those because I don't think it's generating more sugars than it's taking. And in that essence, it's going to send that away to the other areas, bud production, that needs more sugars. And I do know that it has been shown that when you do, lollipopping or taking off side branches, which is a little bit more drastic than defoliation, but similar thought there, those sugars do get redirected to auxiliary tips. So yeah, I think they help. That's a long answer, I'm sorry, but they do help in both instances, I believe.
This clip is brought to you by AC Infinity. Use discount code MrGrowIt15 to save on any of their products.